Casey Rhodes has always been one of my favourite Red Rangers. Don't worry, Jason, you're still number one, but Casey is a close second. His story arc from a novice Poiswa student and at first a reluctant Power Ranger to battle-hardened Red Ranger was a compelling part of the Jungle Fury season. To me, Casey was the definition of a true hero. Even though he didn't at first want to get involved in the fight against Daishi, when he saw Fran in danger, he fought against his fear and self-doubt to morph into the Red Jungle Fury Ranger. That's a hero in my book, somebody who, even though they are scared, still goes out and does the right thing, confronting someone who may be more powerful than you. As the season progressed, his character grew into a great leader and teacher to younger students. Plus, he taught a naughty little rascal that stealing is wrong. As Casey says, the right way and the easy way are hardly the same way. But it was his faith that he could redeem Jared from Daishi's influence that firmly cemented Casey as one of my all-time greatest Red Rangers. Casey, played by Australian actor Jason Smith, was definitely a shining star of the Jungle Fury season, but what became of him after the series ended? Well, let's find out. Prior to starring on Jungle Fury, Jason studied at the Australian Theatre for Young People. At the age of 13, he would get his first big break into acting by guest starring on the Australian TV series Water Rats for 3 episodes. He would then guest star on the hospital-based series All Saints, afterwards landed a main character role on children's series Ocean Star. Jason would then land a role in the TV movie The Mystery of Natalie Wood, but it would be his next starring role that would give Jason mainstream success in the popular Australian soap opera Home and Away, where he would play Robbie Hunter, the Australian version of Billy Cranston from 2003 to 2006. After his time as a soap actor, Jason would finally land the role he was born to play, as Casey Rhodes on Power Rangers Jungle Fury. Well, after Jungle Fury, Jason would guest star in the fantasy-based series Legend of the Seeker. Ironically, Jason's Jungle Fury co-star, Anna Hutchinson, guest starred in the exact same episode. Also, David De La Torre, RJ, also guest starred in 4 episodes of that series. Jason would then star in the movie 10 Ways to Die, followed by the short film Rotten Hill, in which he would co-star with Anna Hutchinson once again. I really loved this film as it had a unique take on the zombie apocalypse genre. I recommend any Jungle Fury fans to check it out. Like other Australian actors that once appeared in soap operas, Jason tried his hand at pop stardom, releasing 3 songs in 2008, What Planet, Celebrity and Where. And I have to admit I have heard worse from aspiring Australian soap actors turned pop stars, and I'm not ashamed to admit that I actually found his song What Planet actually kinda catchy. I even used it in my Forever Red music video. Actor, musician, but also a talented writer. In 2012, Jason would write for Home and Away, the soap that he had previously starred in. In 2014, Jason would write 4 episodes of Power Rangers Super Megaforce, Blue Saber Saga, Samurai Surprise, Power of 6, and All Hail Prince Vekar. Jason would then return to the Power Rangers franchise to reprise the role of Casey Rhodes on Super Megaforce episode Spirit of the Tiger, where he would help teach Emma and Jake how to use their animal spirits to defeat the monster of the week. It was so cool to see an older, wiser Casey helping Emma and Jake like RJ did for him years earlier. Plus, at the end of the episode, we got to see that Casey had learnt to use Camille's chameleon camouflage ability. Perhaps Camille taught him this ability when she and Jared chose to teach the younger students at the Poiswa Temple in the Jungle Fury finale. Well, there you have it on where Jason Smith is now. As of this moment, Jason is now currently a radio host for the Australian radio station Nova FM, but I really hope he returns to acting in the near future. My idea for his possible return would be where a rebellious young student at the Poiswa Temple turns to the dark side and tries to bring Daishi back to our world, most likely using some mystic technobabble. He leads an army of like-minded students against Jared and Camille, who try to reason with him, telling him that they too once went down the same dark path, but thankfully for them they had a great Poiswa master to bring them back to the light. The evil student laughs. You mean that fool Casey, don't you? You and Camille were given power by Daishi and you threw it all away. Unlike you, Jared, I will be a willing host body and sharing his power. Then suddenly Casey emerges from the shadows to confront him. telling him that Daishi will consume him and not sharing any power with him. But it's too late, as the student has found a way to summon Daishi. The episode could end where Daishi, now in a new host body, has used the portal that he returned through to change reality to a world that he now rules with an iron fist. But because Casey, Jared and Camille were near the portal's opening, they were not erased from the timeline, thus setting up the premise of the series, where the three heroes who still have their morphers become the new Jungle Fury Rangers. Camille being the first ever female Green Ranger would be cool. Of course, Saban wouldn't be likely to make a show with no Sentai footage to save on production costs, but you never know. Well, until next time, Power Ranger fans, and may the power protect you.